Mama triple twist. Mama triple twist. Mama triple twist. Mama triple twist.
National bout. Introducing next, out of the red corner, blue corner, Chris Doe.
And this action-packed all night from the amateurs, from the first fight, getting done by a stoppage, right? We've only had a couple unanimous decisions and everything else. Everything else has been stoppages. Great night tonight.
You know, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I love decision fights when they're action-packed. Nobody likes a boring fight.
And next up, out of the red corner, Marques Zhong.
You can see the technicality in it.
Exactly. I'm a professional fighter myself, and I love to see technique from both fighters. A one-sided fight is interesting if you're a fan of that fighter.
Yes.
But when they're both game, when they're both trained, when they're both technical, man, when you're down to the fight science.
Well, that's what it's about.
Exactly.
That's what it's about. It's trying to come out on top when you got someone that's evenly matched with you, and what technique is going to be better, right?
Exactly. I love it.
You know, that's why it's interesting when you see different styles, guys. You know, you got the strikers, the grapplers, the wrestlers, the jiu-jitsu guys. You know, it's interesting to see. Like earlier tonight, we had a karate guy come in. I was really hoping to see him blitz more.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I love to see those karate guys come out and prove people wrong.
And again, everybody, hell of a night. If you didn't make it tonight, I'm glad you guys are streaming. I just want to shout out MMA Raw Images. I want to shout out Bright Path Video and Executive Shield. Without them, we wouldn't have the show going.
Bantamweight bout
I'm excited for this one, guys. I'm excited.
Professional pounds. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, 24 years old with a professional one-win, no-loss record, out of AKA from San Jose, Chris Doe.
So Chris Doe's coming out of AKA. His older brother, the
And in the red corner,
he's such a
34 years old, representing Fabio Prado Academy with a record of no wins yet and 2 defeats, Marques Zhong. Let's fight.
So it looks like Jones has actually fought in flyweight and bantamweight in different regions, holding a record in 0-2. But let's see if he can turn this 0-2 record into a 1-2.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. You know, they both look great. They're both in phenomenal shape. They both train for this. It's a pretty even fight.
Let's get this going. Let's go.
Let's go.
Touching gloves. You want to just take this?
Man, Chris Doe looks so ready to strike. And you can see his composure. He's so ready. His hands are tight, glued to his face. I can see that right. And that right hand sneaks there.
Marques is pressuring though, so he's got a little bit of confidence being able to pressure in on that like that, you know. So let's see if he's able to open up with the striking a little bit. But
and he gets dropped by Chris Doe. Chris Doe. He
calls him up. He calls him up. He's not playing that game tonight.
And another right hand by Chris Doe. Man.
Hey, you called it, man. This is
I'm telling you, man, Chris Doe, he's no slouch. He's no walk in the park, man. I've seen him grow from an amateur to a pro.
Nice leg kick.
He's about this life, man. They're doing it right there at AKA. They're doing it right.
But you know what? You can kind of see Chris Doe telegraphing that right hand. Like, obviously, you're able to call it. So, but he's doing it smooth enough to where he's able to land it on Marques. But he's got to try to. I like the way he's setting it up.
Yeah. And the thing I like about Chris Doe is he throws, but he brings it right back to his face.
Yes.
Ooh, I think he overextended that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, he might have hyperextended that elbow a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't, give him some trouble later in the fight.
What's crazy too is Chris is actually fighting.
Big right hand from Chris Doe.
Wow. And a big slam into the cage.
Nice. I think Marques wants to work on that jits, but Chris Doe says, no, come here. Okay. Hey, man, I think if Marques can
nice switch.
Get a dominant position on the ground.
Up on top. Boom. Big shots, hammer fist going down.
Good reversal good sweep by Chris Doe. Man,
And this is where, you know, most guys, you know, if they're just grapplers, they're going to be kind of weary about being in half guard. But in MMA, you can do a half guard smash. You can just kind of hang out in half guard and just start smashing a guy with that with your elbows and your hammer fists and stuff.
Yeah.
You're not really worried about it because you're not really necessarily in trouble if you're able to keep that guy at bay with those strikes.
Me personally, I don't like to hold and catch my breath. If I'm out of breath, I don't care. I like to just hit people. I like to get hit more than I like to hit people, but oh wow.
Whoa,
and the fight is
Are
over.
they stopping it?
The fight's over.
They
Wow.
stopped the fight. Chris Dew with the very stoppage. There's a referee stoppage. He might have some blood in the eye. It looks like he's cut right above the eye.
Man, that's a little disappointing.
Yes.
I wish I would have saw more, but you know, congrats to Chris Doe on that dominant fight there.
Chris Doe goes from a 1-0 record to a 2-0 record, keeping it nice, clean, and pristine. So when are we looking at getting you back in the cage after your injury heals up?
Oh man, I've 1-0 since I got the cast.
Fighters, to the center, please. Facing the right camera. Yes, sir. Your winner with 2 minutes 35 seconds in the second round due to TKO, 2 strikes. Out of the blue corner, Chris Doe.
Congrats to Chris Doe on that dominant finish.